against Newcastle United in favour of Leeds.
It's great tempo so far, 5 minutes in. Do you have any predictions, Rosie, for what you've seen so far?
I think we're going to get some goals, but I think we're not going to end up with a winner. I think it's going to be a draw.
Yeah, I can see that.
I feel like a 2-2 draw. Now, a draw for Leeds could damage their plans at top of the table for Christmas.
Yeah, I think for them they're going to want to win this, of course. But you see, Newcastle, tough team.
Dan Rigby plays the ball across the box. Fisher grabs the ball and takes it. Fisher put a lot of force into his chair, wiggling around, trying to push that ball and get the heaviness through Harris's chair. But Harris put the fingers up to the referee and said, that's a 2-on-1 ref.
And both goalkeepers going at it. You don't see that in other forms of football.
You do not.
It's great to see.
Traditionally, power chair football was once a 3 outs and a keeper hanging on at the back game. Now it is turned out to be a 4-out player game, goalkeeper or not.
I mean, back when we used to play, we used to put our worst player in goal. That's how it used to go. But nowadays, it's often the best players in goal.
It is. You are correct.
If you were a goalkeeper in my times, I'm so sorry. Back then, the keeper would just sit on the goal line, just do nothing.
I did.
But now, can be the most productive players on the pitch.
There is an advantage of putting your strongest player as the goalkeeper, because when they are in the box, you can also invite another player into the box with you.
Absolutely.
And when you're on the edge of the box, it does not matter. You can have your outfield players as close as you want.
Ethan Fisher check the kick in. Fires it into the centre. Comes to Harris. Just lets it roll.
Now that is a nice kit Newcastle United wear. And they are wearing a maroon and navy blue striped
Really?
kit.
I'm not sure about it, to be honest.
Are you not?
No.
It's giving Barcelona vibes.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. I do like a bit of Barcelona, me.
I'm saying the red's just the wrong shade for me.
And the goalkeeper kit, that pink. I say I'm a sucker for a pink kit.
That, now we're talking, yeah.
I've always wanted a pink kit. I've pleaded with my captain, John Bolden, for a pink kit for
Good luck with that one. I don't think he's ever going to pick pink.
He's never going to let up on that.
It's a good battle here. Again, both the keepers. Nice flick, but doesn't go anywhere. Ethan Fisher just waving Simpson to get in the corner as he plays it to him. It's a nice 1-2. Oh, that is a bit powerful there. The left plays on. Ethan Fisher's not happy with that. Both players not afraid of a bit of contact.
Both players love to get stuck in, very passionate for their sport.
And back when I used to play at my best, I used to love smashing people. It was a great pastime for me.
Thank God you put a bit of context there, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh God, I just realised, yeah, okay. Moving on.
Leeds putting in a great performance here with their defence. Newcastle trying to fire all cylinders to push that ball through. But Lewis Harris and Dan Rigby, with that excellent friendship, they've been able to implement it into their communication on the pitch.
It's like how both of them just stopped the ball right outside the box. Just squash the ball. It's an interesting tactic.
It looks like to be a 2-on-1 in favour of Newcastle. Now, dangerously, Newcastle are very successful in set pieces because of all the power Ethan Fisher can generate on the spin.
Yeah, it's incredible. on camera it might not seem so powerful, but when you see it live, the power you can get is just mind-blowing. As Harris takes him on, straight out of bounds. The Leeds kick. Armstrong coming out the box, putting pressure on 21 Rigby.
Armstrong, all faith in his keeper, Ethan Fisher there. Very trusting of one another.
2-on-1, yep. Okay, so far Newcastle look like the team that are more likely to score. They had a lot of pressure, but let's see. It's now Leeds trying to put pressure. A nice calm pass there from Armstrong. Fisher and Harris once again, a bit of contact. These two are very feisty. Ethan Fisher takes it into the corner. And let's see, can he try and get the flick? Bit of, again, a bit of contact. Fisher looking, he's baiting, he's just waiting. Gets the flip to Simpson, back to him, across. Crawshaw with the shot. Back across.
Oh, very unlucky there. Excellent play from the Newcastle United side. I was going to say patience is a virtue. It still could be. They are plucking away. Their heads are not dropped at all. They are pushing along nicely.
Yeah, it's quite unlucky not to score. It's a nice play.
7.5 minutes to go, and it is still 0-0 here on Court A. If you are interested in whatever other fixtures we have today, on Court B we have Greenbank PFC versus Teesside PFC, which promises to be a cracker of a game. Ed Common versus Marcus Harrison. But we're back on Court A, watching Newcastle United versus Leeds PFC.
Fisher there to take the set piece. The kick in. Crawshaw in the corner. This is played across to Simpson. Calmly defended by Harris. Just watch the ball.
Very calm, cool and collected. That's been my saying this morning on the commentary. But so many players are just so calm under pressure.
You don't really see many players panic. You know, they're all just confident in their ability.
Unless you watch me play.
I wouldn't comment on that. To be honest, but, Harris to take the kick in. Nice 1-2. Gets cut out. Crawshaw there, just not giving any space. Comes to Fisher. And Rigby. Can he get it into the corner and flick?
Talk about family affair with Powerchair Football. Dan Rigby and his dad are involved in this team, and his mother actually. Dan Rigby's dad is the coach, Ross Rigby.
Set piece. Now, can Leeds do anything? It's a great opportunity down the line.
A goal just before half time. Just settle any unwanted nerves.
Yes, Harris gets past Crawshaw. Gets left to Rigby in the corner, tries to pull it across.
What a fantastic idea from Rigby there. So fast to think on his feet, or on his wheels, should we say.
Yeah, when Rigby's in the corner there, he's one of the most deadly players. Being able to spin on the spot either side, just drill a pass across, makes him very dangerous. This is a substitution. Yeah.
Ollie Crawshaw coming off for Sam Smith. Sam Smith, one of the England men from the 2017 World Cup in Florida, which I had the pleasure to go and watch.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I don't think the plan went to plan then. And I could see then Lewis Harris just shaking his head and brushing the idea off with a giggle.
So if you don't laugh, you're going to cry, so, you know.
Yep. Cole Simpson on the front foot here for Newcastle United.
It's a good battle, physical play. Just seeing Harris's arms are absolutely massive. He must go gym.
Pumping some iron.
Fisher to take. Go straight to Harris. Harris tries to find Rigby. It's not quite got the accuracy. Fisher goes to swing and just stops. Bit of a fake. Simpson back to Fisher. This is nice. But Rigby said no and tried to spin, and that could have went anywhere. Another set piece. Harris to take.
Eager to get out of his own half. Push Newcastle back into their own half.
So just under 3 minutes left. The time is absolutely flown by.
His chair awareness, Lewis Harris's chair awareness, is just fantastic. He knows where that ball is on his chair at every point.
Okay, that was very strong. The thing is, they're both going for it, but I think they're both relishing the contact.
Yeah, you can see Pete Taylor hasn't called it because, you know, he's waiting for it to play out. But he's also looking to see these two players here and thinking, you're both giving it as good as each other.
Yeah, I think if, no one's backing out, then, it's fair game. Getting down the line, Simpson with a full hit.
Great ball there from Cole Simpson.
It's difficult skill to just let it roll behind you and full hit. The
Definitely.
timing is very difficult.
The timing has to be right. The pace has to be right. Your angle has to be right as well. Ethan Fisher controlling the game.
He's looking for the flip, the cutback. It's just a bit of a ballerina here. Spinning and spinning.
Lots of pirouettes in the corner there.
It's not long left. Just over a minute left in the first half. It's been a great half so far.
What would your team talk be if this ends at 0-0 at half-time?
For which team?
Oh, either team. Take your pick.
God, I think for Newcastle, I think it's going to be told to keep doing what they're doing. There's not much that they're doing wrong, I would say. But for Leeds, I think they need to just... I'm not sure what they do, because Newcastle being all over them. And speaking of being all over them, it's a goal for Newcastle.
A little bit of a scrappy goal there. The ball did bounce on the goal line, sorry. The linesman and the referee are debating it, and Pete Taylor has given it.
I think the team talk has changed for Leeds now. It's to try and get back in it and try to use set pieces, be a bit more accurate on the set piece maybe.
Well, I just took a little glance to my left, Dylan, and I saw Ollie Crawshaw with 2 mechanics, maybe 3 mechanics on his chair. Not looking good.
It's not great news.
You've also got the Leeds coach giving a hand here. The SWAT Parachute football is all about helping one another and being a part of a big family.
You don't see that in other sports.
You don't at all.
It's a great community.
And it is half-time on Quartet. It has been a very good game so far. It is currently 1-0 to Newcastle United. Leeds quite disappointed, as they are top of the league at the moment. But we will be right back shortly after a break So keep tuned. everybody. You're joined back with Rosie and Dylan.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. So before we start for the second half here of Leeds Chariots versus Newcastle United, we have a very generous sponsor who sponsor this league, Optegra Eye Healthcare. Now, here at the WFA, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Optegra Eye Healthcare. Optegra specialises in eye treatments such as laser eye surgery, lens replacement and cataract surgery. They also treat conditions like glaucoma and age-related macular degeneration. The players, officials, families and even us are incredibly thankful for their support this season. So, looking at the teams, there doesn't seem to be any changes from the last game, from the last half.
It's all the same.
All the same. God, could have got the afternoon tea out and just got out a cup of tea here, you know, chilled out.
Bring a flask, some scones, bit of jam, and we're sorted.
Cream first or jam first, Dylan?
It's got to be jam.
Good man.
Got to be jam, innit?
Good man.
Because if you put the cream first, then the jam's all over it, and
Yes.
no,
Thank you.
It's
Thank
just a
you.
mess. But more importantly, cereal or milk first.
Cereal.
Good, good, good. All right, we're on the same page.
Do you know what I don't like? Is when people have cereal with water.
That's okay.
That's an American thing.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Anyway, back to...
Well, let's go back to the power chair football here, where Newcastle United are 1-0 up against table toppers Leeds Chariots.
Yeah, Leeds are going to be dying to try to put it right. Let's see.
That, when you put a ball behind Ethan Fisher, is so dangerous. We will see it this game. We nearly did then.
Yes, red flags. Being behind his chair is the one place you don't want it to be.
Ethan Fisher not happy there with that contact from Lewis Harris. But, gotta be honest, I think they were giving it as good as each other.
Yeah, it's just 50-50.
I wouldn't want to be the referee for this game.
Yeah, it's a tough job.
It was. Sam Smith. Not to be confused with the singer Sam Smith. The power chair footballer Sam Smith. World renowned.
And the power chair footballer Sam Smith's more famous, I think.
I agree. I agree.
As he's in the corner just waiting.
Harris giving instructions to Jack Britton.
Harris to take.
Harris does have... feels like he's swallowed an encyclopedia? What do you call them? A book of knowledge of the sport. Able to dictate the game and tell people where they should be, where that ball is coming from.
I think his move from West Brom's been actually so good for him. Because he sort of opened up and his experience he's gained from this. It's amazing.
Also, this week, Chris Gordon was inducted into the Albion Foundation Hall of Fame.
Yeah, what an achievement that is.
Congratulations to Chris Gordon. That is an incredible achievement.
And fully deserved as well.
Now, I've said that WFA needs a Hall of Fame.
I am with you there. Absolutely.
But Simpson just had another attempt on goal. Was just denied by the post. We've just had some moves slightly.
There you go, bro.
We are in the way of Ethan Fisher's double spin.
It's a great ball, but it's got up by Rigby.
I have definitely just ruined 10 cables. I am so sorry, WFA.
If you do need any replacement cables, do send the invoice.
Please invoice Rosie Hodgson. Only the WFO, no one else, please. Dan Rigby.
I was going to get a new laptop, so if I can bill you for it.
No.
No? Okay,
No, you are
alright.
not billing me for your
Alright,
new
sure.
MacBook. I need a new MacBook before I buy anyone else one.
That's fair enough. Is that the box? That's what Fisher was saying.
Yep. Fisher was calling for a 2-on-1 because Lewis Harris was out of the box. But Dan Rigby's nowhere near him. Dan Rigby was at the top of the box and they were in the corner. And that is a good 4 metres.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong at all.
I suppose that's what the top players do. You're going to call for everything, even if you know it's not right.
I was taught if you spot something, you call it. If you don't ask, you don't get.
Exactly. It's Maxwell with the touch down the line. The Fish is straight to him.
On
Cuts
court
it
B, it is 1-0 to Teesside. It is half time. Teesside are playing Greenbank.
Oh, deflection almost crept in.
Very unlucky there for Leeds. Leeds will be wanting to get on level terms before the end of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not going to be happy about this. But tell you what, Ethan Fish has been a problem for them. They just can't get the ball past him.
Ethan Fisher and Lewis Harris have been problems for either teams.
Yeah, fair point.
Not for their own teams, may I say.
You'd hope not.
Pete Taylor was going to blow for a 2-on-1 then.
Out of bounds.
And
Leeds kick. Alright, so here's the opportunity.
Westmoreland on the line. Lines the ball up, ready for Rigby. Pilot in the back of the net. Full spin. And it is taken out of the box by Ethan Fisher.
And just cruelly
Ethan
left.
was not happy with the power on that ball then. Lewis Harris giving a cheeky grin to us then.
Sub. Corshaw back on for Sam Smith coming off.
The repair seems to have gone smoothly.
True. Well, we'll find out actually if
Well,
his chair cuts
yeah.
out.
We will find out if there is nuts and bolts and wheels flying everywhere.
Not ideal.
No. Don't want to get a bolt to the eye.
Just realised the back of his chair is blue, white on in the middle, and black on the edge. Interesting.
Oh, it is very interesting.
Never seen a three-tone before, but you know.
Tritone of colours throughout the chair.
The ball's just running away.
Lewis Harris playing a great ball there. Down the line's Wrigley, but Crawshaw, he's one of those players who just gets those spots where you wouldn't expect a player and where you wouldn't want one either. He creeps in.
It's good at just drifting into space. It's an intense battle right in front of us in the corner.
Ollie Crawshaw is being very patient with that ball.
Great.
Off to Simpson. Simpson tries to put it in the back, but it cannot get a ball for a player. Jack Britton was there defending his line beautifully.
But once again, Newcastle trapping Leeds. They just can't get out. Pressure's building.
That full spin from Ethan Fisher, so dangerous. He tried to get that curl on it, so then it would go into the opposite back post.
And I'm literally behind that post. It for a second looked like it was swerving right into it, but just wide. It's a great opportunity. Nice set piece.
It's a very nice set piece. That'd be one that would be extremely well done on an international stage.
Oh, absolutely.
If Ethan Fisher can perfect that to a fine craft, that could be his signature move.
Might be able to give USA a run.
Definitely.
Simpson here with Britain. An intense battle. Just no space anywhere for anybody. That's well kept in.
If you are watching and you haven't watched our games before, or you have and you've noticed something different, we've got some new banners on the halfway, what do you call these, dividers. There is a new banner, the WFA banner, and I love it. I love it.
Do you know what? I didn't even notice till you told me that.
Oh, Dylan, you've been here all day, sitting right in front of it, and you've not noticed.
No, I should have the coffee this morning, I think.
Oh, I love it.
But now I can see them, they do look great.
And my favourite one, I have to say,
the Optegra one looks great.
Is the Optegra one.
Definitely.
Our sponsors, Optegra, are incredible. They were even established in 2007 and provide eye healthcare services across the nation, where they have 19 hospitals and clinics in the UK. 19, what an achievement. For more info, if you're interested in some eye healthcare services, please visit www.optegra.com.
With the flick, tries to get it through. And again, just pushing the ball. Armstrong being very physical. He's trying to force it. Almost gets through. And not quite enough. His poor showing nice disguise on that. Just opens his chest up, let the ball roll into the corner.
At the beginning of this weekend, Dan Rigby was sitting on 90 career goals of all time. 90. And he's only been playing nearly 10 years? I wouldn't even say 10 years.
It's not bad, is it? Not bad at all.
Well, that's not bad at all. Harris, Maxwell. Rigby is on the ball.
I think when I saw Rosie, I saw you were 3 goals away from 200, I believe.
I am 2 away.
2 away. Did you score today?
I scored one this morning.
Hopefully you can get them both tomorrow.
I really wanted to score my 2 goals against Norwich because I originated at Norwich, and it would have been like a full circle moment.
Yeah, I think they're happy you didn't, to be honest.
I am, kind of in a way, I am happy I didn't, because I didn't want to put their goal difference through the floor. But I didn't play much that game.
Yeah, it can be frustrating sometimes when you don't play much. But unfortunately, when you're playing for a team like Aspire, you know,
we've got 8 people in our squad. It's very competitive.
Big team.
Definitely. A lovely flick there from Crawshaw off of the side of Harris's chair to Ethan Fisher. Ethan Fisher tries to pile that ball into the back of the net, but it is just denied by Harris.
And just under 8 minutes to go. And again, I'm struggling to find where the time is gone.
It is flown by. Before coming into this weekend, Jack Maxwell was the top goal scorer in the whole National League, the Optegra National League.
Wow.
8 goals in 5 games, 2 assists, and 0 yellow cards, or red cards.
He's had a big hand in why Leeds are where they are. Scoring goals like that, very important.
And Dan Rigby assisted 7 of them.
That's incredible. Was that just 5 games?
5 games.
More than assist a game. So a nice stat line, that.
Very nice stat. See, I am the stats queen. I am now the world-renowned stats queen. That is what my self-given title is going to be.
Actually, I just let you get on with that, and yeah.
Simpson.
It's a nice touch.
Backwards down the line, took a touch, played it across to Ollie Crawshaw.
Crawshaw just, his chair just sort of snapped to the side, and I don't know what happened there.
His dad with his hands on his head on the touchline.
Looks like a certain goal from our angle.
That was a beautiful pass from Simpson. It was on a silver platter. It was like gourmet caviar on a silver platter for the richest person in the world. It just went straight through him.
I think caviar usually does go straight through you. But anyway. It's a good battle here.
Crawshaw trying to recreate the magic. It is another corner kick. I'm worried I'm in the way again. I can't go anywhere. Yeah.
Just moving away. Okay, shot.
Sorry guys, we just had to move out of the way for the Newcastle United team.
I like my feet, so...
I do as well.
And that snuck in. Wow! Oh, Fisher just drills it into the back of Wrigley's chair, hits his back bumper, and that flies right in. I was facing that, so that's...
Heads have dropped.
I had the perfect view.
Heads have dropped indeed for the Leeds Chariots side.
The smallest of gaps by the post. That's all Fisher needed.
Accurate. So accurate. Incredible player.
And I would like to take the assist for that because I moved out of the way for Fisher.
Okay, yeah.
If I didn't move, that wouldn't happen. So I'm taking full credit for that one.
Do you know what, Dylan? I'll give it to you.
That's great. Great news.
We're still underway here with 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go. 2-0 to Newcastle United against league toppers.
Looks like substitution. Flags up.
Fisher getting carried away there, just nearly hit that ball.
Cole Simpson off. And Sam Smith is back on. Good play to Maxwell, takes a nice touch. But again, Fisher's there, cuts it out. Fisher just does not give you space, time, nothing.
It is a kick in though for Leeds Chariots, who can be dangerous on the attack. Lewis Harris just called up Jack Britton and said, come up to the halfway line.
Yeah, but Britain's not sure about it. It's a bit hesitant.
Very hesitant indeed.
I suppose, 2-0 down, you've got not much to lose. The 3.5 minutes to go. Might as well throw everyone forward. Harris goes for the flick. But Horshaw's there.
Crawshaw on the ball.
Is their defensive capabilities being great outside the box?
Definitely. Newcastle defence, having played against them last weekend, is just incredibly hard to get anything through. But we do have a substitution, and it looks like Lee Armstrong is coming off, and Aaron Guthrie is coming on. We have Jack Maxwell coming off for Leeds, and we have, if I can just find my notes quickly, sorry guys, we have Harrison Taylor coming on.
Guthrie to take. Horshaw. He's come short, gives him an angle. It's a good strike. Could have went anywhere.
That would have been a beautiful set piece. Ethan Fisher back in the corner.
Ethan Fisher hoping to do what he already did from the corner.
Looking to replicate it once again.
And I'll happily take the assist once again.
Lewis Harris is behind the line for this one.
Guthrie fires wide and I'm disappointed. I wanted a second, to be honest.
Do you know a footballer who Ethan Fisher reminds me of?
And who is that? Are we talking running football?
In running football, Cesc Fabregas when he played for Chelsea.
Cesc Fabregas, that's a shout.
That is.
Interesting. Yeah, I can see why you say that. The long range passing.
Long range passing, playmaker, creating play out of thin air.
I think he's more of a Steven Gerrard, I think.
Ooh, that's a shout.
controlling the game, just very smart. I'm a Man United fan, so this hurts me to say that. But Steven Gerrard was a good player. As Harris just pushes his way past now Sam Smith.
There was some discrepancy just now on either sideline, shouting for 2-on-1s when it was a little bit of a sketchy situation. It looked to be nearly 2-on-2, but it wasn't quite. It was all a bit in the air, not really anyone knowing what to do. Pete Westmoreland nearly just got run over there by Sam Smith.
And let's called up on it.
The
That
ref
contact.
called.
Interesting because both players are hitting each other and they're just sort of smiling. I don't know. I think they're both enjoying the fight.
It reminds me of siblings, you know, when they would bicker.
So
Just
part
like
of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Ball's kept in.
Dan Rigby, who has been an integral part on the England pathway for many years now.
A nice move from Fisher. Tries to do
Fisher.
Harris again.
Fisher just tried to leave that ball going through the box for Guthrie. But Rigby's tried to shoot on an open goal here, but it was just wide of the post and Crawshaw managed to catch up with it.
Yeah, Crawshaw could have let that out, I think. It's a goal kick. But that's the klaxon sound.
The klaxon has gone. Hole in the wall. No, we won't talk about hole in the wall again.
Not again. You said enough about that.
Oh, yes, we did. It needs to come back. BBC, if you're listening.
It does.
Ooh, that looks like a contact foul. Yes, and it is in favour of Newcastle.
Crawshaw nodding his head.
Could Newcastle make this 3-0 before half-time? They are known to be quite sneaky and score a few little goals at the end of a game.
I mean, that second goal was like that, just snuck in.
Just snuck in.
Looks like they're going defensive though.
They have slowed down the game though.
I suppose 2-0 up, don't need to risk anything. Clean sheet, keep it intact.
Pete Taylor has got the whistle ready, just checked his watch. And the whistle's in his mouth. And now he's took it out again.
I thought he was going to blow there, but okay.
I think he's going to blow in a second. There we go. Newcastle United 2. Leeds 0.
What a game that was.
It was impeccable, wasn't it? Such a great game.
Both teams going for it. A lot of attack and play. Nice passing. It's quite physical.
Definitely. Who would your man of the match be?
I think it's going to be a bit obvious, I think, for me. It's got to be Ethan Fisher.
Yes.
It's got to be. Scored that second goal. He controlled the match. Strength, power, aggression, everything you want in a man of the match.
Definitely. Thank you all for tuning in today. We will be back tomorrow morning at 9:15. I will be back with you on the airwaves for West Brom Albion versus Greenbank. And on the other pitch, it is actually 1-1 at the minute. So if you're still wanting some more football, Power Chair football for the day, there is 6 minutes left on Corby. Head on over there. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See you later on.